episodes we're doing. We're doing 139 to 41, I think. Here for the Kakashi hate. Well, I do have a little surprise to share today about Kakashi that we'll get to later, I think. Yeah. Did your feelings towards Jiraiya's death change after the comments about your reaction? My reaction changed when I was editing the YouTube upload and you're rewatching it. And you're rewatching it to upload it, to do the edit. It was a lot sadder that time around. I think the reason Jiraiya's death was so hard for me was it was so tragic, where I felt like Cigarette Sensei, it was sad, but I felt like there was honor in his death. And hey nephew, but I feel like with Jiraiya's death, it was like, and it was meant to be this way, I think, but it was so tragic. He was like, I never did anything like a value, and I thought in death I can do this one thing in value, and I didn't even do that. And I think it was so unexpected, so sudden. It felt like it could have been avoided, and it's like so many reasons, and it felt like it wasn't his best choices, but I think it was meant to be that way on purpose. It was supposed to be like sudden and surprising and sad, because like that's how life is too, I think. And so I think it was supposed to be like that. It was definitely a lot sadder the first time around. But me and Meg had a big disagreement about Jiraiya, but not what you guys think. So we were talking about it because Meg cried so much during Jiraiya's death, and I've always hated pain. I think he's not all that. And so Meg loves Jiraiya, but this is what we had to stop talking about it, because Meg said Jiraiya's more like a father to Naruto than anyone else. And you know how I feel about Iruka. Like, obviously Iruka's more like a father to Naruto than anyone else. And Meg like got so defensive of Jiraiya, we had to stop talking about it because she loves Jiraiya. I didn't know how much she loved Jiraiya, but yeah. So what happened in the ones we just watched? Turns out Itachi's crazy, and he just tried to steal Sasuke's eyes, and then he kind of died on his own, and then Sasuke's depressed now. And I hate to do this. If you look at my live goal, because I'm scared of you guys. That's why I made it a live goal. I'm scared of you guys. One of my students accidentally spoiled something. So I made my live goal. I'll tell you what my student accidentally spoiled if we hit our live goal today. It's not a big goal though. As you know, I don't work there anymore, but Tintin is low-key underused. No, I love Tintin. Like, she could have saved Jiraiya probably. I'm just kidding, but we love Tintin. As we know, I don't work there anymore at the program, but I still visit the program. You guys don't know this about me, but I bake. I'm an amazing baker. Like, my students who are brutally honest with me and love to hurt my feelings think that I'm an amazing baker, so I know I am. So for everyone's birthday, I would always bake them whatever they want. And so every time it's a student's birthday, I still drop off whatever they want. So I was there this week dropping off something for someone's birthday. And I'm not even going to tell you what we were talking about because it'll be obvious what they spoiled. But yeah, if we hit our life goal, I'll tell you what my students spoiled today. I don't think it's a main plot point, but it's a big deal to me. It's not a main plot point, and it was an accident. It was 100% an accident. No, so here's the thing. I'm actually convinced Orochimaru comes back and gets revenge for Jiraiya, because Meg's being weird about it when I talk to her about it, and she won't say, like, normally she would just laugh it off and say, no, that doesn't happen. And Meg's not doing that. Meg's being weird and won't talk about it. So I'm actually kind of convinced. I was like half convinced, but after Meg's reaction, I'm like 100% convinced that Orochimaru comes back and gets revenge for Jiraiya. Okay, 139 we're starting. Okay, no, because I want to talk about this before I get into it. I see you guys on the live goal. It's okay. We don't even have to hit the live goal. I have to say it before we start. Thank you guys so much, but you don't have to do any more hats. I'll tell you anyways. You've convinced me before we start. So I'm there visiting my students at the program, dropping off something for someone's birthday. And I'm talking about Obito's my favorite character ever, and I love him and I adore him, and Kakashi's the worst and was so mean to him, and why isn't Kakashi checking up on Rin? And then my main student that told me to watch Naruto goes, and Kakashi didn't even mean to kill Rin. And then I go, what? And then I see it in his face. He felt so bad. He didn't remember that didn't happen yet. He thought that was all in the flashback. And I said, you know what? I knew I hated Kakashi. There's nothing in the world that will ever make that better. I knew I hated Kakashi, but I'll wait until we get there to really do it. But I knew I hated Kakashi. But yeah, can you believe that?
Yamato, yes sir.
To me, I know it's like supposed to Naruto, you know I find Naruto amusing. So it's like the first 5 seconds of the episode when he's like Rasengan and then he goes, no way! Like Naruto's so amusing to me. I just love his reaction to everything.
I can't breathe. Well, I'm not letting go. What?
I would like to see Swirly Face beat up Woodface. I wouldn't mind that.
Just really flexible. And now to fight back. Hidden jutsu.
Naruto, Kiba, retreat!
Broomneck Blizzard.
You guys!
Oh, right.
Broomneck Blizzard!
He's just toying with us now.
This formation's
I'm amused. I love
He's
him.
been able to dodge all of our attacks.
When in actuality, he allowed you and your jutsu to pass right through his body. Is that what you mean, Naruto? Yeah?
Damn it, Shino. No one can even understand what you're trying to say.
No doubt about it. It's some special jutsu that's unique to him, which makes it a real bother. But, Shino.
I know. You're one of the Aburame clan. Yes, all wriggly and gross.
Looks like you're raring to go for one.
I'm so amused by Swirly Face today.
It's because I was left behind the last time you all went on a Sasuke rescue mission. Go. Yuck, gross. Hey, Shino! What the heck? He's dodging every one of them!
Just make sure you stay out of their way.
What's that supposed to mean?
I love that Naruto doesn't get anything. Please! Shino is so sick of him. Naruto is like, what does that mean? And Shino just whispers, scatter.
Now he's trapped. It's impossible to evade all of those insects.
You dodging? We're letting our attacks pass through.
I'm kind of interested to see what Shino could do, though.
Do it. Hidden jutsu, beetle sphere. Now wait just a second, guys. All right. Nice one, Shino.
The insects are closing in as we watch. It's impressive how he can manipulate so many so easily.
What just happened?
He traveled through space without weaving signs, employing summoning, or using marks. That's ninjutsu that far surpasses even the 4th Hokage.
So he erased his whole body?
If we accept that he can erase his whole body at will, then it follows that he can also erase just a part of it too. And if that's the case, then he can erase the parts of himself that are targeted and would be struck by any external attacks.
Over there! Oh, hello there!
I feel like Naruto's the perfect kind of person for Swirly Face to fight because Naruto's like easily set off and Swirly Face loves just like playing and sending people off. I think I find them amusing together.
Escape tunneling way!
Didn't you listen? That isn't gonna work, Kiba!
Pass right through again, huh? Damn it.
Kiba, I think this time he just dodged you.
That's kind of what Kiba gets for being stupid, though. Oh god, this guy that gets on my nerves is back.
It's over.
What is that?
Oh, he has news of the fight.
Some of the Akatsuki.
Sasuke triumphed in the battle. Itachi Uchiha is now dead.
And they're all shocked. I wonder how Naruto feels.
What? I don't believe it! Kidding.
It's just as I expected.
What? Sasuke killed him? He killed Itachi?
And
Sasuke.
Madara was really interested in how Sasuke's Sharingan is coming along. So I feel like he's gonna want something from Sasuke
He's
now.
down right now, too. So what's next? I think he's in pretty bad shape.
Hey, you up there, spiky aloe guy! Tell us where Sasuke is right now!
What do you mean by aloe? Ignore him. We're just going to have to finish this some other time.
That's a Sharingan. Who in the world is he?
Later.
We've got to find.
I wonder why he was just toying with them, and I wonder why he didn't take Naruto if Madara's big thing is he wants the Nine Tails, and why he's just playing games with them. I was amused by his games though, especially the frilled neck lizard, but
Sasuke before they do.
it feels like he wants Sasuke more than he wants Naruto, which is weird because he's been commanding everyone to go get the Nine Tails. Oh, Shark Demon guys, looking at them. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. I saw the Akatsuki robe. It's just swirly face. Never mind. I'm still upset thinking Shark Demon Guy's gonna have to say goodbye to his friend. It was just swirly face there though.
Since you were watching, you better have recorded the battle. Relax, I captured the whole thing. I'll review it closely later. We're taking Itachi's corpse too. We should go now.
That fire won't go out until it completely incinerates everything in its path.
And we still don't know what, well, or at least I don't. We still don't know at this point though what secret conversation Itachi had with Naruto either when he went to go see Naruto. So I would love to know that too.
Who the hell is this?
Zetsu. So it's all over then, is it?
Yes, it's finally settled.
How's Sasuke?
He's fine. Sasuke won the battle.
So, where's Sasuke now?
He's already been evacuated to a safe place. And what will you do now, Kisame?
If Itachi isn't around anymore, I think I'll spread my wings and see where fate takes me.
I see.
So poetic.
Do as you please.
So does that mean Kisame's not really going with the Akatsuki anymore? I guess that's what I would expect from Shark Demon Guy, but I was expecting him to be like, I don't know, but then like it zoomed in on his face and it showed that he's actually sad deep down. He's a little too chill about it because I felt like he was really ride or die for Itachi. But I guess Shark Demon Guy, he's not soft either.
What do you guys think happened here?
Two wielders of the Sharingan. Are all battles between members of the Uchiha clan this intense?
Where's Sasuke?
Maybe that's why Itachi hates Kakashi so much, because he was like, are all battles between Uchihas this intense? Two wielders of the Sharingan can do this? Like, how does he have a Sharingan and doesn't know? I feel like no wonder Itachi hates him so much.
We're too late. Oh, Naruto.
Why? Why can I never reach him?
One thing about Naruto, he's gonna have rain dramatically going down his face at any moment.
I treated your wounds. You won.
It feels like like with Sasuke, like a pyrrhic victory. I don't know if I'm saying it right. You know, like it came at such a great cost, it doesn't even feel like a win in the end. That's kind of how I feel with Sasuke.
But you sustained quite a bit of damage, and you're not completely recovered yet. Try not to move unless it's necessary.
No, why do I actually love his little outfit without the Akatsuki robe?
Although we were enemies then. Don't worry. I don't hold Datara's death against you. I'm not your enemy. I merely brought you here in order to tell you something. And you're not interested at all, I see. Maybe if I put it another way, you'll want to listen. It's about Itachi Uchiha.
Please, Sasuke's so
You
curious.
think you know all about your older brother, but you know nothing. All right. Let me just start with a simple introduction then. Like you, Sasuke, I am a survivor of the Uchiha clan. And one who knows the truth about Itachi Uchiha. No, it can't be.
I kind of respect Sasuke a little bit. He just set the guy on fire. I don't know why, I respect it. I don't know why.
What was that? Just now.
Oh, he's surprised by it. I kind of felt like Sasuke, even though Itachi's dead and that's his enemy, he's still like, why are you talking about my family like that? I don't know. That's just how I felt. But Sasuke himself seems surprised by it. Maybe his Sharingan leveled up after his fight with Itachi.
The Amaterasu, which Itachi seems to have implanted in you.
That's interesting.
Leave it to Itachi to set a trap even after he's dead. I can't believe how well he plans ahead. He placed a jutsu inside you in order to kill me.
Yeah.
Or perhaps I should say he did that in order to keep me away from you. He probably set up this little trap so that the Amaterasu would automatically activate when you saw my Sharingan.
Oh, that's funny.
Thankfully, Itachi didn't know everything about me, or else I would undoubtedly be dead right now.
Did Itachi know that the masked guy is Madara Uchiha? Did he know that and he still wanted him dead? I don't know if I'm not supposed to know that or not. So I won't look at the chat because I don't know if I'm supposed to know that or not. But I wonder why he wanted this guy dead.
So this was Itachi's final trick, huh? Too bad it didn't work on me. Something to you before he died.
But now I kind of wonder the integrity of what this guy's gonna say, knowing Itachi just tried to kill him with some like after death trick. Like, he just was like, wow, Itachi just tried to kill me. And now I wonder, like, with that information, how is that gonna influence whatever he tells Sasuke?
Itachi must have done something to you before he died. At the very end, for your sake, he managed to transfer his own visual prowess to you.
What exactly are you telling me? Why would Itachi do such a thing?
Don't you get it? He did it to protect you.
Interesting. We should probably just start the next episode because who knows what that means.
Protect? To protect me?
I'll say it once more. You think you know all about your older brother, but you know nothing. I suppose that's only natural hearing a story like this from a
But I don't know how trustworthy Swirly Face is.
But what I'm telling you is the truth. Itachi did mention it, didn't he? That he wasn't alone that night, that he had an accomplice.
Oh, duh, I forgot. This is who Sasuke wants to kill. I forgot that already.
I am Madara Uchiha.
And Itachi does hate him. Itachi was like, he's just a washed up old loser. So Itachi does hate him.
I know everything there is to know about Itachi. I suppose Itachi died without realizing that.
Shut up! None of that matters anymore. Just get out of my sight, you hear me?
It's
I feel like leave him
obligation.
alone. He's been
It's
through a
about the life of
lot.
your brother who risked everything for the sake of the shinobi world, the Hidden Leaf Village, and most of all for you, his younger brother. You will know how Itachi Uchiha lived. Why Itachi implanted the Amaterasu into your eye. It's because Itachi never wanted us to meet or to talk. Listen to my tale and you'll understand. The only ones who knew the truth about Itachi were the Leaf Stanzo, the third Hokage, and the two advisors Homura and Koharu.
I have a feeling whatever he says next is going to be the reason why a lot of people hate the third Hokage. Just a wild guess.
With the third Hokage dead, there are only 3 elders left who know the secret, and they are likely to never reveal the abominable truth that they're hiding.
What are you trying to tell me here? Protect me. Protect me. The truth.
I'm torn. So I'm 50-50. We know I wanted to, like, all I want to hear is that Itachi really loved Sasuke and spared him and loves him. And so I'm ready to believe whatever comes next. But on the other hand, the logical part of me is like, the man that, brutally murdered all of the Uchihas in an ethnic cleansing set Sasuke's Sharingan to detonate when it looks at another Sharingan. It's on brand for wanting to ethnically cleanse the entire Uchiha clan. So, like, maybe he just really hates the Sharingan that much. And he was like, even after I die, Sasuke's Sharingan's gonna detonate on all the other Sharingans. But I'll keep watching. Deep down, all I want to do is find out that Itachi was a brother that loved Sasuke. That's all I want to find out. I don't think making Sasuke relive all his childhood trauma is the best thing right now.
Your kind and gentle older brother.
The crest is a testament of our clan's pride and a way of life centuries old.
You guys, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't cry when Jiraiya died, but the childhood flashbacks to Sasuke might make me cry. I just can't handle this poor kid.
No, it's impossible. No, he didn't want to protect me. He just tried to kill me. He tried to steal my eyes.
I just feel like we don't need to push Sasuke over the edge. He can't mentally handle it right now.
Something like this.
Calm down.
No, please, he tied Sasuke up.
You're awake. Sorry, I took the liberty of tying you up since it didn't seem you'd stay still and listen to me otherwise.
Itachi was my enemy. He killed our mother and father, and he slaughtered our whole clan. He was a rogue ninja. He was my only goal.
That fateful night, it is true that he slaughtered the entire Uchiha clan, and then fled the Hidden Leaf Village. But it was his mission to do so. He was ordered by leaders of the Hidden Leaf. And that is just the beginning of the truth about Itachi.
Is this why everyone hates the third Hokage? Did the third Hokage order it?
That night, Itachi set aside his personal feelings and fulfilled his mission. Itachi sacrificed himself, a fate that grew from a long-standing power struggle. He was callously used to serve it. Started more than 80 years ago. Then the world was embroiled in battle. It was an era of warring states. Various clans were hired by various nations to participate in the conflicts, and among all of these numerous ninja clans were 2 that were feared above all others as the strongest. One was our own Uchiha clan, and the other was known as the Senju clan of the forest. Back then, I spent every day on the battlefield. In an era where power was everything, at the cost of my friends and younger brother, I continuously sought ever more power.
Damn you.
But thanks to that, I was able to awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan fully, and I became the leader of the Uchiha. And with that power, I fought the Senju clan more times than I can count. Of course, it was inevitable that I would face Hashirama, the leader of the Senju clan. Hashirama would style Senju, the future first Hokage, the man who stood at the top of the ninja world, and the person that I respected most.
I just don't know what a credible source Madara Uchiha is then, if he hates the first Hokage.
Led by Hashirama, who became the very first to claim the title of Hokage, the Senju clan became acknowledged as the fiercest and most feared by all the other clans. We became rivals. The more I faced Hashirama, the more my name became known as well.
You stole your brother's eyes, merely to heighten your own reputation? Is that what you're telling me?
I did steal them, but I did so only to obtain the strength necessary to protect the Uchiha clan.
To protect our clan?
Yes, as the Uchiha's reputation grew, so did its number of enemies. It was an unavoidable sacrifice to protect our clan from external foes, and agreed with it. In fact, he volunteered his eyes to me.
Hold on. I'm gonna rewind this because
My younger brother was fully aware and agreed with it. In fact, he volunteered his eyes to me.
he says my younger brother volunteered his eyes to me, but then he kind of clenches his fist when he says that. That makes me wonder how truthful he's being. I don't know. They zoomed in on him clenching his fist when he said it.
The Senju clan proposed a truce with the Uchiha. The Uchiha accepted. The majority on both sides had grown weary of the endless conflict. I was the only one who opposed it. I was the sole voice of dissent.
So he didn't want
Where has
peace.
all our mutual hatred gone, I asked. For what purpose had my brother...
Where had all our hate gone? I'm gonna find him amusing too. He's like, why would we do peace? Where has all our hate gone?
sacrificed himself?
Oh, he's mad. He's salty because his brother sacrificed himself just for them to make peace. I understand now. I understand. His brother sacrificed for the cause because he had to fight them just for them to make peace, and now he feels like his brother sacrificed. Okay.
We're always like oil and water. I couldn't help fearing that.
Also, I recognize him from the zombie days. I want to see his story. That's whose story I want to see. Just because he's a nice fur coat, you know?
One day, the Uchiha clan would come to be oppressed by the Senju clan. However, everyone else in the Uchiha clan wanted the truce. As their leader, I had no choice but to go.
Hold on, I'm going to rewind it. Sorry, because I keep talking
As
over
their
it.
leader, the Uchiha, the Senju, were always like oil and water. I couldn't help fearing that one day, the Uchiha clan would come to be oppressed by the Senju clan. I had no choice but to go along with their wishes.
But he doesn't think it's a real truce.
That our alliance forged an agreement with the Land of Fire, which had sought stability within their land. And thus the powerful system of one village to one nation came to be. Instantaneous peace. But due to a certain incident, the Hidden Leaf's peace was short-lived. There was a battle over the seat of the village leader, the Hokage. As you already know, the first to occupy that seat was Hashirama Senju. Both the village and the Land of Fire chose him. It was clear the Uchiha were being displaced from the power structure. I knew that path would lead to a confrontation with Hashirama. But no one, not even a single Uchiha, supported me at all.
But I feel like that says a lot about him. If not even a single Uchiha supported him, I think that has to say a lot about him, like, as a person. I don't know.
My followers shunned me. I was not only accused and berated for having personal ambitions, but more than that, they scorned me as a selfish brother who stole his younger brother's eyes in order to save his own.
I wonder his perception of the events, because he thinks that like people were judging him for having ambitions when it feels like he was trying to like continue war that no one else wanted.
What man would willfully hurt his own younger brother? I swore I only wanted to protect the Uchiha.
It feels like he's still to this day working out the fact that he hurt his younger brother for nothing, and then he went back to the clan and they didn't even want what he wanted. And it just feels like a lot of personal stuff.
I left the Hidden Leaf. Having been betrayed by everyone, I decided to return as an Avenger, and I declared war on the Hidden Leaf village. But I was defeated. At that place that has come to be known as the Final Valley.
I kind of wonder if he just couldn't take his L. Like, his entire people wanted peace, and then he came back and tried to fight the first Hokage and, like, you know, attack the village and lost. And I just kind of wonder if he couldn't take his L. Like, if that's really what's going on here.
Said to have died there.
Because I think it says a lot about him that not one person from his clan supported him.
I'm sure even Hashirama believed that to be so. And everyone forgot about me. In order to prevent the rise of another traitor, Hashirama's younger brother, who became the second Hokage, bestowed upon the Uchiha a special responsibility as proof of his trust. He established the Hidden Leaf police force. But the truth is that it really removed the Uchiha from the governing body of the village and placed the entire clan under close scrutiny, all in one fell swoop. There were finally some Uchiha who recognized his true motives, and there grew an anti-establishment faction that inherited my will. But it was too late. Time passed. The leadership stayed in the Senju's hands, and the once proud Uchiha clan members were reduced to being the Senju's lackeys. And what I'd predicted came to pass. And then another incident sealed the Uchiha's demise. That's right. The attack of the nine-tailed fox 16 years ago. Only the Uchiha's visual prowess can tame and control the nine tails. So the elders of the Hidden Leaf village surmised that an Uchiha was behind the Nine Tails attack.
Didn't Itachi say...
It was a spontaneous natural disaster. The Uchiha had nothing to do with it.
Is Madara lying? Because Itachi said that Madara sent the fox. And the fox hates Madara. I don't find his story trustworthy, and I don't find his perception trustworthy either of the events.
And yet unjust suspicions persisted.
Because why does the fox even know his name then? If it's a natural disaster, why would the fox say, "You have eyes like Madara Uchiha, I hate his guts for the rest of my life, by the way"? And why would Itachi say he sent the fox there? And then why would Itachi set Sasuke Sharingan to make the other guy catch on fire when he sees him? I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna chill out and watch it.
Seize power to take over leadership of the village. As a result,
I think he's in denial because he sent the fox, and as a result of sending the fox, it hurt the entire Uchiha people.
Uchiha were put under strict surveillance by the Anbu Black Ops and were forced to relocate to the outskirts of the village. They became completely isolated. The third Hokage was the only one to voice opposition to our treatment. But Gonzo of the Anbu Black Ops and the other two counselors wouldn't listen to him.
Oh, so the third Hokage stood up for them.
The Uchiha clan was simply not trusted, and that was the beginning of the discrimination against us. Distrust bred hatred, and eventually their suspicions became reality. The Uchiha clan started plotting a coup d'etat to take over the village. And so the Hidden Leaf's leaders planted a spy
Dang, that's crazy. So, Itachi was a spy. Gotta see the rest before I can speak on it. So, 141.
After the attack of the nine-tailed fox 16
I think he
years
sent the fox though. Itachi sent the fox. Itachi said Madara sent the fox. I think Madara sent the fox and he's lying to Sasuke saying the fox came on its own, and after the fox came, they persecuted all the Uchihas because he doesn't want to own up the fact that he sent them fox and it affected all the Uchihas negatively. That's what I think.
Unjust suspicions grew that the Uchiha had tried to stage an insurrection and seize power to take over leadership of the village. The Uchiha were put under strict surveillance by the Anbu Black Ops and were forced to relocate to the outskirts of the village. The Hidden League's leaders planted a spy.
How old was Itachi at this time when they made him a spy?
Was your older brother.
Because he was like young, right?
And that's when Itachi's suffering began.
But I almost don't like if the Leaf Village used Itachi as a young boy to do it, because it almost feels like, not like predatory, but predatory in the way when you make a young person do something that they don't yet know, like how to do, and you're the leadership, like you're the Hokage in the village telling that. It does feel like predatory because it's not fair to put like a young boy in that situation, I think.
Your father, Fugaku, was the mastermind of that planned coup.
Of course he was.
And Itachi was a spy who entered the Anbu Black Ops on your father's orders. Don't you? However, it was actually the opposite. Itachi was supplying the village with intelligence on the Uchiha. In other words, he was a double agent.
So Itachi's dad sent him there to spy on the village through the Black Ops. I just think that's such an unfair position to put a kid in. And another reason why I hate their dad.
I can't even imagine what a heavy burden that was to bear.
But why? Why would Itachi betray the Uchiha?
You may never understand his reasons, because you've never lived through the horrors of war. The Third Great Ninja War, when Itachi was merely 4 years old, he saw many people die. That trauma turned him into a pacifist who hated warfare. One who had the peace and stability of the village foremost in his mind and actions. Instead of being bound by obligation to his clan, he was a ninja devoted to his village, and the village leaders exploited that trait. They assigned him to a top-secret mission, an eye for an eye, for they'd need the Sharingan to face the Uchiha. That's right.
That part doesn't add up a ton to me, that Itachi hated war so much and he was such a pacifist that he would kill an entire race of people to prevent war. Like, one could argue that ethnic cleansing and genocide is like worse than war. And then to do it to your own people.
Itachi was faced with a terrible choice. But if ninja the caliber of the Uchiha were to revolt, both the Hidden Leaf Village and the Land of Fire would be shaken tremendously. Easily become the trigger for the Fourth Great Ninja War. And countless people would die once again. Shouldered all the blame himself. No one should ever question Itachi's decision and the sacrifices he made. And I had also been quietly plotting war. I held grudges against the Senju-led Leaf as well as the Uchiha. He sought me out and made...
I hate to do this, because this is serious, but he was looking a mess back then.
He alone knew of my existence. He sought me out and made me a proposal. He would aid me against the clan. The third Hokage tried to resolve the situation through other means. He attempted to open negotiations with the Uchiha to reach a compromise. But time ran out.
I feel like, why does everyone hate the third Hokage?
The night drew near. He knew his fate. To become known as a criminal who murdered his own clan, Itachi completely fulfilled his duty, except for one single mistake.
This is gonna mess Sasuke up more. I find it somewhat believable because Itachi was so mopey all the time. So I find it a little believable. Itachi did seem mopey. He didn't seem like he enjoyed what he did.
Afterwards, Itachi appealed to the third Hokage, beseeching him to protect you from Danzo and the counselors. He fled the village after threatening Danzo.
I love it.
He worried about you above all else.
I respect that at
He
least.
could not tell you the full truth, so he told you as much as he could.
Don't you see? It's all for my own benefit. Foolish little brother.
Sasuke and Itachi are both so sassy the way they do their all the time. They're both so
If
sassy
you wish
with
to
it.
kill me one day, in hate and revenge, surviving in such an unsightly manner as this, and then one day, when you possess the same eyes, come back and face me.
He gave you a reason to seek revenge against him, and hoped it would make you stronger. He resigned himself to battling you to the death, in order to bestow upon you new powers.
No. You're lying. It's got to be a lie. It just has to be. Itachi tried to kill me many times.
If Itachi really wanted to kill you, you'd most certainly be dead.
He even used the Mangekyo Sharingan against me.
Had to pressure you hard during that battle.
To get rid of Orochimaru.
And now it finally emerges.
He did do Sasuke a solid on that one though, getting rid of the curse mark.
He wanted to free you of the curse mark and the death of the one closest to you. It was a battle to awaken your Mangekyo Sharingan.
You sent the Nine Tails to attack the Hidden Leaf. Itachi told me that it was all your doing. You laid false charges against the Uchiha. And you teamed up with Itachi to toy with our clan.
Itachi was lying when he told you that, just as I've explained. He was gripped with fear that he would somehow discover the truth. No chance.
Why wouldn't Itachi want him to know though?
Sure, you wouldn't trust me. Itachi appeared in the Hidden Leaf village after the death of the third Hokage, who had promised to be your protector. He wanted to remind Danzo and the counselors that he was still alive and still
I do
very
believe
much
that
a
though.
threat.
I do believe
He
that
wanted to make
because
sure
Stop it! More lies.
he was definitely never there for Naruto. So I do believe he popped back up to the Leaf Village to check on Sasuke and possibly check the elders. What do I know?
you weren't able to pierce through any of the illusions he created. Itachi killed his friends, his superiors, his lover, his father, his mother. But he couldn't kill his little brother. He killed every shred of feeling in his heart in order to slaughter his own kin for the sake of his village. But he just couldn't bring himself to kill you. To him, your life was even more precious than the village. And yet, Itachi still died with a smile on his face. He bequeathed to you the Uchiha name, still fooling you to the very end.
I'm home.
Stop! I can't, you guys. I can't. Hold on. I can't.
Home.
I can't.
Welcome home, Itachi.
Stop! I can't.
Come on, let's go outside and play together. So what do you think
I
we should go
can't
play
handle
first?
it.
Stop that, Sasuke.
They're the
Your
cutest
brother has
kids.
academy homework to do first. You can play after he's finished doing that.
And they're such happy, normal kids. I can't.
Mom.
It's okay. I can do my homework later. Besides, it's easy.
Oh, goodness.
No, I can't.
I wonder where he could be hiding.
You guys, I'm gonna forever defend Sasuke after this. No matter how bratty he gets.
I found you, big brother.
You're pretty sharp, Sasuke.
And this is when Itachi was still a happy kid before he got mopey too.
Hey, wait. You can teach me the clone jutsu after we finish dinner, okay?
Homework, boys.
I
Sorry about that,
can't.
Sasuke. But we'll do it some No, Sasuke.
I
It's time to
can't.
go.
Do we get any filler episodes where Sasuke and Itachi get to be normal, happy kids and have a normal, happy life, maybe? That's all I want to see.
I'll always be there for you. Even if you do hate me.
That's what he was whispering then. And we thought he was taking Sasuke's eyes, but that's what he was whispering to give to Sasuke.
Forgive me,
Stop.
Sasuke. But this is it.
We are no longer the Hebi. From this day on, our team will be the Taka. And Taka has but one goal. Our mission is to destroy the hidden leaf.
His eyes are different. Okay, so I have a lot of thoughts about this before I look at the chat, and then I'll say my thoughts and look at the chat because I would love to discuss. So first thing is, I believe it about Itachi. I do believe it because he did seem mopey. He always, like looking back, seemed like a doting big brother to Sasuke, and he didn't kill Sasuke, and he did what he did in the end. What I don't like about it is I believe it, but I don't trust Madara's motives because Madara's been trying to destroy the Leaf Village his whole life ever since he lost fight after fight after fight and could never win one. And so what Sasuke says at the end of it, we're going to destroy the Leaf Village. And Madara's like, And so I think that Madara's manipulating the information. While it may be true information, he's manipulating it because he wants Sasuke to destroy the Leaf Village. And apparently Itachi was right about Madara being a washed up loser because he knows he can't take on the Leaf Village himself. And what's interesting to me is the current Hokage Tsunade is the first Hokage's granddaughter. So Madara better stay away from her. He better not come for her and have some weird, I got an issue with your granddad, so I'm going to take it out on you type thing with her. I don't trust Madara and his motives. While I do think the story he told about Itachi is true, I don't think it's going to give Sasuke any peace. Unfortunately, I think that even what Itachi did, it feels misguided. And I still don't know if I understand the whole story and I have to go rewatch and maybe watch more to understand it. But he thought he was protecting Sasuke, but Sasuke's not protected from it because Sasuke had to live through the pain and the loss and grow up alone and look at the person, the shell of a person he is today. And and then he lost his brother and now he's truly alone and feels meaningless. I also don't believe Madara when he said he did not send the fox to the village. I do believe he sent the fox to the village, and I think that he's lying to Sasuke about that. What do I think he said to Naruto? No clue. But now that, you know what? I'm glad you asked that, though, now that we know this, because it does put into perspective why he was vetting Naruto to see if he's loyal to Sasuke. I think maybe that all's not revealed yet. What is your opinion of the third Hokage now? I still don't get what people's problem with him is. He defended the Uchiha people and tried to negotiate peace. Why aren't you guys mad at the elders and Itachi's dad? I don't understand. To me, so far, the third Hokage's biggest crime is that he indulged Orochimaru too long. That's his biggest crime to me. Thoughts on Sasuke? Adore him after that childhood flashback with the little dino. Crying and throwing up, love the kid, feel terrible for him. And I feel I just feel bad for him because he's not going to have any peace from his brother. Thoughts on Itachi? I'm torn because on one hand, I do feel like he was looking out for Sasuke and trying to do what's best by Sasuke. And I respect that he showed back up to the village after the third Hokage died and said, don't forget about me. If you try to touch my little brother, I'll still come back for you. So I respect that. But I don't know if killing his whole clan is the way to do it either. because he thinks he was protecting Sasuke, but that still ruined Sasuke's life. He didn't have a good life being all alone with no family and no clan.